My best friend Liz and I came here to rent a video. She was 17, I was 18. We rented a video. This guy walked up to us and asked us for a ride and offered us 20 bucks, and so we said yes, and we gave him a ride. He told us he had a gun, and then he made us drive out to this abandoned road. It was very unfamiliar to Liz and I, but he knew exactly where he was going. We drove about 10 minutes on this abandoned road, and he made us park right down there, and then he forced me to take off my tennis shoes, and he took the shoelaces, and he forced Liz to tie my hands to my steering wheel of the car so that I couldn't go away. And he tied Liz's hands behind her back, and then he took Liz out of the car and forced her to walk up here by gunpoint. And they walked right to this spot right here. And this is where he slit her throat immediately, and he took the knife, and just numerous times he was so violent with it. He struck her head, her skull, her back, and he was so violent with it that he broke the knife in half. He came back to the car to get me, and it was so dark I didn't even notice all the blood that was covered on him. And he untied my hands, took me up to the same hill where Liz was, didn't show me her, but for some reason he didn't kill me at that point either. We walked about 2 miles down these railroad tracks. He had me at gunpoint, and we came to this abandoned train right here, and then he raped me. He took me here next. He first made me kneel down, face the water, and he choked me with the shoelace that I had, and I passed out. And at that point I had actually tried to play dead. I held my breath, but then he punched my back to make sure the air came out, and he had his fingers right here underneath my nose. And after that he found out I was still living. He then tried to snap my neck several times to the point that I could see all the way behind me, and then my body just completely flipped over. Then after that, he was getting very frustrated. He pounded my head against these railings, thinking that that would just kill me right there, but it didn't. And then after that, he tried to roll me over into the river, and my feet got caught in the railings, and I dangled there above the water, and he was watching me. He thought I was dead at that point, and he finally got my feet free, and I plunged into the water head first, and I floated. I did kind of like a dead man's float, and I pretended to be dead again, and I floated underneath the river, and then I just was there, and I waited until he left, and he went back that way, and I waited a good half an hour to an hour, and then I got out, and I went that way to the police station.
So Brandy, what would you say to teenagers, students out there that are going to watch this, that think violence and murder is entertainment, it's fun, it's great stuff? What would you say to them?
I would tell them that it's not funny, it's not a comedy movie, it's nothing like that. It is serious stuff, it's real, happens every day. My best friend is dead because of it.